The Trojan War, explained by an idiot. That is me. I am the idiot. I read Song of Achilles once. Trust me, I know my stuff. So, here's all these Greek kings and princes who want to marry Helen. And here's 8-year-old Patroclus. He doesn't want to marry Helen. He is 8 years old. Who is Helen, you might be asking? This is Helen. She's supposed to be very beautiful. After a while, suitors start to get annoyed because they all want to marry Helen. So Odysseus, the cool king of Ithaca, suggests that they let Helen choose, which is unheard of. Wow, women getting to choose who they marry? Helen picks Menelaus, who is very happy. The rest of the suitors, however, are sad. Except for 8-year-old Patroclus and Odysseus of Ithaca. Patroclus is 8 years old and does not want to marry. Odysseus, however, has his eyes set on someone else.
Penelope is her name. She's the smartest girl in the game, and 17 was the age that I knew that we'd be engaged.
Simp. The years pass and everyone is happy and growing up, especially 8-year-old Patroclus, who is no longer 8 years old. Until this Trojan guy called Paris shows up and he's like, "Yo, Helen, want to get kidnapped?" And Helen is like, "Yeah, sure, why not?" Menelaus finds out and goes straight to his big brother Agamemnon and tells Agamemnon that they need to go to war over this. And Agamemnon, he's a chill guy, he's hesitant, he's thinking for peace. Who am I kidding, they went to war. So Menelaus sends his message to everyone, basically saying, "Let's go to war, boys!" But Odysseus of Ithaca, well, he just had his first son, Telemachus, and he's all like, "I can't go to war." So, being a warrior of the mind, he hatches a genius plan. I'm insane. Yeah. Agamemnon's having none of this, and threatens to hurt Telemachus if Odysseus doesn't join them. Fine, I'll go. And as such, Odysseus leaves his lovely wife Penelope and his 1-year-old son Telemachus on Ithaca for 20 years. Then Odysseus takes charge of scouting for new members and ends up on this island with his good pal Diomedes. On the island are 17-year-old Patroclus and Achilles. Oh no. We cannot go to war. I shall pretend to be a woman. Indeed, I shall pretend to be a stable boy. My dad hates me anyway. But, attack! The island gets attacked, and Achilles has no choice but to defend his people. Odysseus laughs. Achilles, you fell for our trick. Now you must go to war. You too, Patroclus. And off to war they went. However, they quickly realize there is no wind, and with no wind, they cannot set sail for Troy. So the Greek army waits and waits at the beaches for a gust of wind to carry them to war, not knowing why it would not come, until this random wise man, I don't actually know his name, let's just call him Bill or something, I don't remember what I called him, came along and he was like, "We have angered Apollo, we must make worship." Instead, though, Agamemnon marries off his daughter to Achilles, and then shoots her. But it worked. Now there is enough wind to carry the fleet to Troy. To Troy. The Greek army arrive in Troy, and King Priam of Troy, safely inside his castle walls, sings. Never shall I gaze upon a blazing Troy. Odysseus and the other kings make a plan to raid the settlements surrounding Troy, and evil shadow Odysseus commits arson. The kings get the chance to talk with the Trojans, and Agamemnon is all like, "You kidnapped my little bro's wife, this means war," and Paris is just like, "Okay." Then they fight. I need an illustration, so enjoy more evil shadow Odysseus. The Olympians pick sides, Ares and Athena ever happy for war. Apollo sends a great plague down on the Greeks, who end up, again, very bored, stuck waiting, but this time they're also ill. This sucks. And it did. Agamemnon and Achilles fall out, leading Achilles to refuse to fight in the war. The Greeks had just lost their best man. Hector and Ajax, the greater, that is, fight, but by nightfall, neither had won, so they just shook hands. Like cowards. The Trojans make ground and will soon be able to attack the Greek camp. 26 or something-year-old Patroclus begs Achilles to fight, otherwise everyone will be killed. Achilles refuses, wanting Agamemnon to say sorry. Patroclus announces that he will fight in Achilles' place, and rides into battle. All the soldiers think he is Achilles and are like, "Yo, it's Achilles!" Patroclus reaches the walls of Troy, but Apollo stops him from climbing. Hector, the Trojans' MVP, realizes that this is not Achilles and kills him. Achilles is heartbroken to find out. He becomes evil shadow Achilles and tells Agamemnon he will fight. Achilles demands vengeance for Patroclus and kills Hector. Paris demands vengeance for Hector and prays to Apollo to guide his shot. Apollo's like, "I hate the Greeks, so sure." And Paris shoots and is able to kill Achilles. Then Agamemnon finds this 12-year-old boy called Neo or something, and the boy's like, "Hi, I'm Neo, and Achilles was my dad, and he's dead now, so I'm going to do king stuff." Weirdly, nobody questions that. He's 12, why is he at war? Agamemnon also says that Odysseus has a plan. A big wooden horse. What? A big wooden horse.
Alright, my brothers, listen closely.
Okay, shut up, Odysseus.